Well, how do you feel this morning? I can tell you that 54.4% of you feel great, 29.2% of you feel dejected and rejected, 13% of you wonder who was driving that truck, and the rest of you, well, you're feeling the same as you did the day before and just about what you expected to feel. Canada has a new government, but more importantly, a new Prime Minister and a leader of this country. Justin Trudeau will soon be sworn into office as the 23rd Prime Minister of Canada in the 42nd Parliament. He will lead a majority of the House members, 184 of them actually, made up of 150 brand new MPs. There's no question his campaign of real change is real change. Maybe I've just been around a long time, but folks, changes like this are not a tragedy if you sit on the other side of the fence. These are always opportunities. I fully understand that the natural human feeling is change is not good, but the fact is change is always good. And I'm fully aware that it may not be good for you if you were an MP and got defeated last evening. That's not good. Or if you were a dyed-in-the-wool Conservative or NDP and you woke up to, no pun intended, but real change this morning. This is probably not good for you either. But for most of the population, nearly 55% of them believe it was good for them. And really, that's all that counts today. I think actually Mr. Harper had the most correct statement of the evening when he said, "The people are never wrong." As an average, everyday citizen of this country, there isn't any reason to lose any sleep over this. In fact, there's probably more reason to celebrate. Mr. Trudeau is not going to compromise our security on purpose. He's not going to degenerate our economy so we're all living in poverty. When some of his ideas are vetted, they will be modified to ensure that they bring economic value to Canadians. He is not making any of the decisions irrationally or irresponsibly. He will fill his office with advisors from all angles, and collectively, his 184 members of Parliament will make the right decisions for Canada, or at worst, after all the input, the best decisions they can make. I'm an eternal optimist, as you have no doubt come to realize. I am nonpartisan. I sit firmly on the fence post. But I work with Conservatives, Liberals, NDPs, Greens, and as you all know, I even have a soft spot in my heart for those Libertarians. Because the truth is, we are all really Libertarians except at the polling booth. There are all great people who ran and lost last night, and unfortunately, some of them do lose their way, as we have seen, and we have laws in place to adjudicate and deal with them. But for the most part, they want to get back. They want to do the right thing because they want to be reelected, and everybody wants to leave a positive legacy behind. Cambridge Chamber of Commerce with its partners, the Ontario Chamber of Commerce, and of course, the Canadian Chamber of Commerce will have exactly the same message and the same relationship with the new government as we do with every government. Without exception, every government wants to build what we want. A strong economy, a caring society, and a Canada that is open for business. We all want the same things. We just have different ways of getting there. So, my advice, chin up. It's a new day. Change is in the air. We will do our very best to make sure that change is best for business. We'll work hard every single day, as will our new MPs. Your collective voices were heard loud and clear on October the 19th. Small business still is too big to ignore. And yes, I'm Greg DeRocher.